Oh yeah. What up, party people? What up, party people? It's your boy, Neek. That's who I am. At the AMC Ontario Mills once again to see a flick. And we're gonna check out that flick right now. Oh yeah. Alright. Here we go, y'all. Monsters and Men. They don't got the poster here. We at the AMC Ontario 30. Treats on deck. Movie on select. John David Washington, Denzel's son. We gotta stop saying that because he's his own man. Let's get in there. Police brutality. And here we go. Monsters and Men was like that. Very strong story, but the telling of it wasn't all that compelling. But you got to give it kudos and props for retelling a true story. And that true story being the death of Eric Garner. That's basically what this movie was. Eric Garner dramatized. And I got to give it props for that. But the thing is, what you're going to do about it? You know, what you're going to do? Not much you can do. You can protest. I would say the only part of this movie that I didn't really care for was the actual march and protest scene because it was completely useless. It was absolutely useless. It was actually a waste of screen time because and like it is in real life, sometimes it's a waste of actual time because all you're doing is volunteering yourself to get hurt and stepped on by the police. They showed up, they marched, they raised their fists in the air, they yelled. Police told them exactly what was going to happen if you didn't move. They laid down, and then police went in, and they all panicked and skedaddled. It was like, so what was the point? What did y'all do? Nothing. So all you can do is show some concern. I thought the ending was exactly how it should have ended, and it should have ended 5 minutes earlier than it did. But with the baseball player character pulling a Kaepernick, that's exactly how it should have ended, jeopardizing his future career to make a statement, and that's pretty much all you can do. A little Amazing Grace and Chuck action going on, but besides that, there's not much you can do, yo. And it's hella unfortunate. I mean, I did like what this movie was, the content and the substance of this movie, but it just, I mean, yeah, it's like real life. It's like I could have, there's not much you can do, yo. There's not much you can do. Entertaining, I don't know. I like how even the guy who captured the killing of the brother who was selling the Lucy cigarettes, they, just like in real life, the gentleman who captured Eric Garner being killed by the police, that brother was arrested as well. So it did very much to mirror the actual true events of what was going on in New York. So much respect, much respect. What can I say? Monsters and Men, true to life, unfortunately. Yeah, but I'll let y'all know what was a pleasant surprise is, damn, I don't know her name, this actress, I'm gonna have to find out, but this actress who was also in Sorry to Bother You a couple months ago, I believe this is the same actress that was also in this movie, Monsters and Men, and yes, she turned in another great little small, but useful and nice performance as the girlfriend of, I forget my dude's name, he's also in the Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga joint, Star is Born, but he's also the star of She's Gotta Have It on Amazon, the reboot series from Spike Lee. So he played his this actress that I'm talking about plays his girlfriend, and she does another great job playing the mother who's left in the spoils of her guy, of her mate, of her boyfriend, of her husband, or whatever. Her child's father being arrested for having recorded the video of the killing of the brother at the bodega. She turned in another great performance. Another person who turned in a great performance was the actor from the Netflix Marvel universe, my man Turk. I don't know this actor's name, but he plays Turk in all the Marvel Netflix joints. And man, he turned in an excellent performance, man. I was just a little envious. I was like, man, you doing it. Every moment of you on screen is it's beautiful. So I was like, go and do that shit, Turk. Go ahead, brother, and burn up that screen with some excellent acting. The only thing I didn't care for, another thing I didn't care for in this movie is how they split up the focus of the lead character between three characters, and it makes you like, whoa, what's going on with the rest of the dilemma of the other two that you introduced? Like my man who was locked up in jail for having recorded the video. What happened with his family and his wife and his daughter? Is he gonna get locked up forever? I mean, I guess he's gonna get the same outcome as the real gentleman who recorded the video. What's up with the cop, my man John David Washington? Is he gonna do the right thing and express his true feelings about his fellow officer who's been abusing his authority? What's up with the baseball player? Does he make it to the big leagues? Is his career jeopardized by the stance he was taking? Representing the gentleman who was killed with the T-shirt he had. I am Darius. I forget the last name of the character, but it leaves too many questions to be answered. For the little bit of time that you do get invested with these characters, they just drop it. As far as the ending, walking out the theater, you had audience members trying to speculate, how this happened and how that happened. Where did the gun come from and all that stuff? It's like, a movie should show it, not leave you to kind of guesstimate and speculate, all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm glad the true story of Eric Garner was somewhat represented in this film, but I don't know. This movie wasn't entertaining, and I don't think it was intended to be entertaining. I think it was intended to have substance and a message, and it did. So great for that. We'll let this UPS truck go ahead and pass by. Yeah, but otherwise, the film was, if you already have I hate to say this, but if you're already conscious and woke, this just kind of underscores the situation that we're all dealing with and living with and trying to survive, I don't know what to say, man. This movie is riding the fence just like all of us, it's you can't call it, you just can't call it. I can't call it. I'm glad I saw the movie though, for free. I still need to go see A Star Is Born though, but I'm glad I went and represented this movie. I wish they still had the poster a month ago, weeks ago. They had the poster, but an independent movie like this, when this is released, they snatch it out. But I think I captured it. What I will say that I did appreciate about Monsters and Men was in the final act, the third act, it followed the baseball player, and I forget his name, the brother right there that you see, right there over my right shoulder. He was that brother that everybody thinks is going to make it. He's going to go pro. Either rap or add a jump shot, something like that. Biggie said. But yeah, he was a baseball player, and everybody knows he's going to make it to the pros, and he's going to get out the ghetto, get out the hood. And he's no different than any other black male in that neighborhood where he's getting stopped by police. And so when the third act is occurring and it's following just him, you wonder. You feel this sense of dread. It's like, oh no, this brother that should make it out, is he going to make it out? Is there something that's going to happen that's going to detour his road to success? Will his father be disappointed? What's up, Turk? Um, Man, that was a sense of dread that overcame me watching his story that from that third act. And the filmmakers did a good job. Unfortunately, that's the dread that every black man experiences. Living in the ghetto, being a victim of your own brothers, your fellow black men, or the police or whatever. So, yeah, that was a good little moment though. But unfortunately, there wasn't enough moments like that in this film for me to say that you need to rush to the theater and see this film. Definitely see the film as it documents what's going on today. Yeah, but no need to rush to the theater. But still, Monsters and Men, very good film. Anyways, it's your boy Neek, me in the movies, and we just saw Monsters and Men, a true to life tale here at the AMC Ontario 30. And yeah, it's yeah, man. Yeah, man.